Hi, everyone, and welcome to a new broadcast of Larisa Gabu Show. Today, we have a wonderful lady, Miss Continental World. She has been on my show for the first time. It was, I think, 2 months ago, and we met physically at the Global Beauty Award. Welcome, Queen. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Larissa. It is such an honor to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you so much for the time we spent in Seattle. It was short, it was wonderful. And I feel so much love. And I wish we have more time to speak and share. It was a wonderful experience to be
It
with
sure
you.
was. It was beautiful to meet you in person. Like I said, I feel like I know you so well, but to have that physical connection and feel your energy, your presence, how friendly you were, and just you were contagious with the joy that you had with all the queens that were there. You just spread so much love and happiness, and I just wanted to spend more time with you, and I'm thankful to be on your show tonight. So I'll take this as a consolation prize, but I definitely miss you so much already.
Me too, me too. Likewise. And I believe we're going to meet again, and maybe at the
Oh
Global
yeah.
Video. Of course, we're going to meet again and again. So, dear, thank you so much. Last time we spoke about your platform, and I was really moved about it. I cried after the story you told me about your brother, and I would love you to tell us more about your platform. And congratulations again for your title.
Thank you. It is so much work that goes into being a title holder, as you know. And one of the reasons that we do this is because we know there's a bigger purpose than ourselves. We are serving others. We are giving to this world in whichever ways that we can. And for me, I really chose pageantry to help promote my platform and to raise awareness about the need for organ donation registration. Here in the United States, we have over 100,000 people that are on a list waiting for an organ transplant. And when I found out about that, I was concerned, and I looked into it deeper and found that, when Americans are asked about organ donation, 95% of them agree with organ donation. They support it 100%. However, only 58% are currently registered, officially registered. And so I was wondering, why is there that difference between the people who believe in it and the people who officially register? So when I found that gap, I realized that maybe I can use my crown and my voice and my energy to help raise this issue and to help people understand how they can register. Here in the United States, people have the choice. I know that in certain countries, and I think Norway might be on this list as well, there is an opt-out situation. So people are automatically organ donors unless they choose not to be. Here in the United States, people have the option to sign up to make that decision. It's a free decision they have. It's something that is very personal and very powerful. And I help people understand that one person can actually save and heal up to 70 other lives. And when they hear that, they're fascinated. And many times their next question is, how do I sign up? I don't want to go to the registry of motor vehicles and wait in the long line, or my license has expired. I don't know if I can do it, or I think I'm too old, or I have a health issue. I don't know if my health will prevent me from being a potential donor. And what I always tell them is to go to the website, www.registerme.org. And when they go to that registry, they can actually learn more facts. Exactly. And they can make the decision, and it takes them only a few seconds to sign up there. And even if their license expires or they move away to another state, they don't have to go through the process again. No. And that was really, I think, such an easy way for people to be able to sign up. And there's also a lot of testimony, people that have received organ transplants. They are able to share their powerful stories about how this gift from a complete stranger gave them an opportunity, a second chance at life. And for me personally, I learned about organ donation through a terrible, terrible tragedy for our family. Losing my brother, he was 23 years old, my only sibling. In a motorcycle crash. He lost his life. And when I found out that he was an organ donor, I was confused. I didn't know much about it. And I explored it more. And when I thought about that beautiful gift he gave to other people,
Mm.
I just wanted to be part of that legacy. I wanted to share his story. I wanted to honor that decision that he made.
Yeah.
So I decided to become an organ donor myself. I signed up to be a registered organ donor. And then I joined forces with New England Donor Services
Mm.
to spread this message throughout our region in New England, and also become a spokesperson and an ambassador for Donate Life America.
Wow.
And we just had some beautiful news. It was just posted by New England Donor Services, I
Mm.
think a couple weeks ago, that the month of May was record-breaking month for our area, for New England, for the number of people who became registered organ donors.
Mm.
So, I mean, that was wonderful news because we're moving in a really positive direction. We are moving in the way that we need for people to become saved. I mean, that is really what our mission is to save lives. And my brother donated his cornea, and now 2 people are able to see because of his gift.
Wow. Wow. Powerful. This
Mm.
is awesome. And as you were saying, so many people don't know really what it is about. And even some people know, but they don't know how to join, or even know, don't really know about. I think what you're doing is very, very wonderful, and it's a good thing for the whole world. And we need always to be able to support one another, encourage, or maybe make an humanitarian giving job or something. And
Yes.
definitely, I think it's a vision which implicates the whole world, not only even in Europe, in Africa, everywhere. I don't know
Yes.
so many organizations which are focusing on that, but I believe that you guys should extend it, and keep on doing the great job. And yes,
Thank you.
I'm going to share.
Thank you. And it is beautiful because even having the opportunity to be on your show to talk about this, I always think about if one person learns about it, and
Yeah.
not everyone has to make this choice. I respect everyone's decision. This is so personal, but
Mm.
I just don't want anyone to not know the facts or not have that avenue of how do I sign up? And
Mm.
that's a big missed opportunity. So I just want to be that liaison, that person that can help support people as they go through this, hard decision,
Yeah,
and and have them think about the beauty that it brings. And this is
exactly.
about when we die. I mean, we're all going to one day be called back to be with our heavenly Father, and when that
Yeah.
time comes, we don't need to take our organs with us. So
No.
we might as well be able to, if we're even capable of being an organ donor,
Mm-hmm.
because there are a lot of different variables that come into play. So, not everyone that registers is going to be able to be a donor. It is very intricate. All the different moving parts have to be in place, and there are many things that are considered. And it's always to respect human life. That is at the key of everything. They want to preserve and respect all human life, and there's nothing more precious than that. And
Mm.
not everyone is able to get a second chance. And my brother, for example, didn't get a second chance, but I looked at it as he still lives on. He lives on in all these people, and he lives on in our hearts and our memory. And I have such respect for what he chose to do. And because of him, I am now still doing this work 20 years after he passed.
Yeah.
I will never give up doing this work because I know there are always going to be people who need my help.
Exactly. Wow, you're doing a really, really great job. And I know that there are so many people who are going to join, and I definitely support your vision. I'm very honored that you shared this and you wanted to come for the second time to talk about this. And because this is so important, and for everyone, you never know what happened tomorrow, after tomorrow. So
Right.
I know you are a teacher, you told me, and how is your day, and you are a queen, you won the title. Tell us about it. How do you cope, and how did you manage to be at the same time a wife, a mom, and have all this and one? You're just such an woman, a woman who really follow her dream and stand for it. Tell us how you succeed all this.
Thank you. I mean, some days are harder than others, just like everyone. And my profession is demanding. Being a teacher, as you know, like today, I was teaching all day in the classroom, and then I had a meeting where I had to do a presentation at the end of the day. And I teach middle school, so they're on average about 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And students have gone through a lot because of not just the pandemic, but they're living in a different world than I grew up in with the social media and the violence that they see in the world. It's just a whole different experience for them. And many of them have suffered tremendous trauma. And so to be a teacher, we have to be very sensitive to what they need. And it's such a job where you have to be on your toes constantly and always ready to adapt to different situations. These children's lives I take very seriously, that I'm helping to help guide them and save them sometimes from very hard days or sad moments. I have to kind of be that positive role model all the time. They're always watching us, and I take it seriously. I think about them even when I come home or on my weekends. They're always on my mind. And as a teacher, I just know that education is the powerful tool that they need to have a successful future. So I teach them math and science. So I'm with middle school students all day teaching math and science. And what I enjoy the most is when I see students love math and work out some equations and feel really proud of themselves. It fills me up. It makes me so happy to see that. And it makes me want to do it the next day and the day after that. And so I'm going to be entering my 24th year of teaching next year. And thank you. And I still love my job. I can tell you there are days where I come home and I'm just so tired because my brain has been on overdrive all day. But I can't imagine doing a different job. I think it's the job that I was intended to do. And when I come home from that, I get to turn almost like into a superhero where I go from teacher to pageant queen. And this is another role that I love. I love being a title holder. And then I come home and I have my family to kind of tend to and make sure that they know I'm there for them. And it is kind of, some days are just really intense. There's so many different things happening, but I love to stay busy. I don't want to have a life that I just kind of sit by and exist. I want every minute to count of my life. And even if I'm tired, it's okay. I'll rest when I can. But I just never want to become complacent or take my life for granted of all the different opportunities and the things that I can do.
Wonderful. I love hearing this because many people think that at a certain age you can't join the pageantry, or maybe you cannot be a superwoman as you are. And we just started by faith and believing in ourselves, and little by bit the body get used to it and we get younger and younger. And if you are willing to follow your dream, if you love what you're doing, you will have energy and time for it. Thank you.
Yes, we were just talking about that because you also, I mean, it is so late where you are and you look like this beautiful, gorgeous light over there. And you look like you're so well rested. But I think it's true. And we're doing this kind of work and we love it. We get energy from it. And I also get so much motivation from you and my sister queens. You inspire me. I think about you all the time and what all of you are doing. And I say, I can't let them down. I have to, stay on top of my game too, because look at all of you. And you're just a wonderful person for supporting your sisters, doing all of your great work and inspiring people all the time. Thank you for all of your sacrifice that you constantly give too.
Thank you. It's so encouraging to hear that, And I see you, you're beautiful. After a long day, you took time to dress and to be on my show. And I'm so, so happy. And this encouraged me to do more. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing. And yes, I believe this is not the last video. We're going to do amazing things together. And I just want to tell you, I'm going to support you in your platform. And I want many other people to join and support you as well. Thank you for coming, and I love you. See you next time.
Thank you, Larissa. We will see each other soon.
Yes,
Love
we do.
you.
Love you. I just want to thank you guys which have been watching, and please know that I'm going to share a link with the website and where you can join the organization and be a donor, an organ donor. Do something to change somebody's life. This is important. Thank you so much for watching, and love you all. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.